Hey guys, this is the heart diagram and we're going to do this together. We're going to label the parts of the heart first and then we will color. So let's do the labeling first. All right, we're going to come up to the right side of the heart, and it doesn't seem like the right side of the heart, it seems like the left side. But if you were to put this heart on you, it would be your right side. So that's why we call this the right side. So blood comes in first here, so draw a big arrow here. This is called the SVC, or superior vena cava. And that comes from the upper part of your body, and the lower part of your body is the inferior vena cava, brings blood into the right side of the heart. So we'll just call this the RA for right atrium. So let's go up to our labels, and we're gonna cross off right atrium, superior vena cava, and inferior vena cava. So we know the atriums are the upper parts of the heart, and we're gonna put an arrow. The blood flows down, nice dark colored blood with CO2 in it, flows down to the right ventricle, or RV, the lower chambers of the heart. And then that muscle pushes blood out, draw some arrows, in two directions, to the two lungs that you have, to the pulmonary artery, PA, or pulmonary artery. Pulmonary means lungs, it's the highway to the lungs, and this one kind of goes this way, it looks like a highway. PA, pulmonary artery, because it's going away from the heart, it's an artery. And then you guys are going to draw two lungs on either side of the pulmonary arteries. And we're just going to write lung on them. Lung. Okay, so blood goes into the lung, drops off its CO2, you exhale, then you inhale oxygen and it turns it bright red and comes back through the pulmonary vein, PV, pulmonary vein. Pulmonary is the highway to the lungs and from the lungs. And then it drops down to the left side of the heart. Now we got to get the whole left side of the heart. LA for left atrium, upper chamber. Drops down the valve through the LV, or left ventricle, and then pushes the big push. This is all nice big cardiac muscle that pushes blood to the entire body through the biggest artery called the aorta. Go ahead and label that. And the aorta gives blood up to the top of the body and down to the bottom of the body, down here. And so it's the aorta that feeds blood down to the bottom half of your body. So let's see if we've got everything. Yep, except, the septum. The septum separates the two sides of the heart. So we're gonna, septum makes sure that the blood on the right side and left side do not mix, because that's blood with oxygen and blood's with waste. We don't want that to mix and go back out into the body. Okay, everything coming into the right side of the heart is deoxygenated, nasty CO2 blood, waste products, needs to drop off to the lungs. So it's that dark color. That's where we use our blue color pencil. Let's go ahead and grab that. If you need to pause, that's fine. Goes all the way out to the lungs. I know I'm not a coloring expert. We're just going fast here. You get the idea. Then at the lungs, we drop off the CO2 and pick up oxygen when we inhale. So that turns the blood red. So now the blood gets to come back to the left side of the heart. All nice and red. Other lung too, pulmonary vein. Only vein in the body with bright red colored blood. All the other veins have that dark, nasty CO2 blood. All right, out the left ventricle, and we're just gonna follow that nice red blood out to the whole body, through all the arteries of the body. And the aorta takes it to the upper part of the body, all the arteries to the upper parts of your body, your brain, and so on. And then the aorta at the bottom takes it to the lower part of the body. The end.